So, speaking of, that's our next topic. Are you a freak?
Jess. Next question. Just like that's it.
He's like, all right, and that's the melodrama.
Yeah, that's it. That's the right.
Yes.
So you the Gap Band packing the guitars and shit up.
Fam. I'm just saying.
That is hilarious.
I'm just saying.
You know what? And I threw this one in the ring.
Yeah.
They knew it was you, fam.
Whatever.
They knew it was you.
Motherfuckers that no trip, they knew this was your question.
But no, because my thing is this, like, and they probably did, like,
yeah, for sure they did.
But my thing is, are people, because you hear the word a lot,
right?
Yeah,
I'm a freak. I need a freak. I'm a freak. I need a girl that's a freak. I need a dude that's a freak. Do some freaky shit. Freak this, freak that, and it's like, is the word being overused?
Yeah, they don't know what it is.
Because like, what constitutes somebody being a freak? Because everybody keeps saying like, I'm a freak, and I know they're talking about sexually they're a freak, but like, what are you doing sexually that's freakish?
Well,
so and this is why, and as it's coming to me, the name of this definition, the name of this podcast is definitely going to be called wordplay. Because that's so the first definition is this is a person regarded as strange because of an unusual appearance or behavior. So there's that. So let's see.
A little bit of that. In the definition.
A person obsessed with or unusually enthusiastic about a specified interest. I think that's the one we typically fixate on the most. And then let's see, what's the first one? A very unusual, unexpected event or situation, like a freak accident. Right. So there's so many different definitions.
Unusual is in most of them, though.
For me, when I first heard this, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a sharp left turn, because I'm like, yeah, immediately the answer is yes. But then I think like we use the word, that's a freakish athlete, and like, I mean, think about it. We here in Cream City, Giannis's nickname is the Greek Freak.
Right.
I don't think that Nike would get behind freak only being something sexual of nature. And like, Nike been making a killing off of those even before the shoes dropped.
Right.
Before the shoes dropped, because people saw that shirt and it's like, yeah. So I don't know, man. I think it's and let's see. The verb is behave or cause to believe in a wild or irritational way, typically because of the effects of extreme emotion.
But let's be for real.
Mental illness or drugs, okay.
When people say that they're a freak, they're not talking about I'm Giannis.
Right. Well,
I don't know, but just
he wasn't doing that when he asked the question.
But guess what? Guess what? When people was like, Jordan, maybe people shooting jump shots like freak.
I think unusual. I think unusual is the key.
So when you meet a chick, and we're not out here meeting chicks, but when you meet a chick, or when you've met a chick, you've met a person or somebody, and y'all get to talking about what y'all like or what you don't like, or what y'all like or what you don't like.
Nice.
And somebody be like, I'm a freak.
Yeah.
And you be like, yeah, what you like? And they be like, I like head, and I like doggy style.
Right.
And I like my hair pulled. And it's like,
that's a walk in the park.
That's kind of regular.
That's regular.
That's a prerequisite.
Like,
that just means you a freak.
That's a prerequisite.
But my thing is like,
yeah.
Okay, maybe in the 90s, 80s, if you said you want some head, you could have been considered a freak. Right. But now, going into 2020...
It's a very good point, dude.
Yeah?
Like...
That's a very good point.
There probably ain't no freaks now. Shit is
unless you like out here shoving gerbils up your ass or some shit.
Yeah. Hey, dog, it's a website for that. Where motherfucker, I guess some doctors, man, be posting x-rays. It's like... shit motherfuckers put in their ass this year. And dog, it be shit like iPads and shit. I'm not bullshitting, fam.
No way, the iPad.
I'm not bullshitting, fam. Tablets and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people, fam? Dog, these motherfuckers.
She got that Wi-Fi study.
I'm like, she said, put it in his swipe left.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that shit is crazy. Man, motherfuckers crazy out here.
Demon said swipe left. That is hilarious.
I need to specify something.
Yeah.
My first answer, which was Jess. But it's Jess, but
Okay, we got
one
somebody
way.
Said that term is
freak.
Completely overrated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most people
ain't freaks.
To title themselves as freaks are most likely basic in who is placing that title upon you. Mm-hmm. Is that your opinion of yourself, or did someone title you that? Mm-hmm. People are easy
it's like greatness,
to title themselves.
Yep.
Word.
That's some good. That's
and
some
then
good
we got
shit right there.
That's real.
We got dude in my DMs looks odd and asks to lick my armpits. Is he a freak or just creepy?
I said lick armpits.
I think you might need the block, dude. Unless you like your armpits licked.
Right.
What the fuck is that?
If that's
See,
your
but
thing,
that's unusual.
So
now I got an unusual.
Okay, so somebody asked me like, yo, like you're a freak, and like they say what you into, and I say like to lick armpits. Am I still like? Then I think that definition of me being a freak.
I think you might be a freak then, because like
she gonna call the police.
Everybody not out here licking armpits.
Facts.
Yeah, like
that shit is unusual.
However, a few podcasts ago, y'all asked me about armpits, and like, so I just denied it.
No, we didn't.
I'm kidding.
We said that sometimes you taste deodorant on the titties. Then so nobody say nothing about.
Does that mean you into armpits?
No, that means when she on them, sometimes the titties roll over into the armpit, get a little, deodorant on it.
If your girl got deodorant on.
If she got deodorant on, but that don't mean you licking armpits. That's unusual though. That
so,
motherfucker's a freak.
So if you were asked if you were
freak and creepy. But now I'll give you but like I said, I'm a one-way freak. So if a motherfucker was to tell me they was a freak, and I'm gonna ask what they into, only because
you want to know.
You ain't doing none of that shit to me. You feel me? Yeah, nah, pimp. That's not how I get down.
Word.
Nah, whatever you want done.
Word.
Yeah, we can holler.
Okay.
But what you gonna do? Yeah, nah, fam. You not doing. I ain't that dude. You not doing none of that shit with me. So
word.
I'm more of. I'm a traditionalist when it comes to my role in
I'm a
shit.
Traditional freak.
I want this, and this, and that's it.
Personally, I don't.
Now, what you want done, I got you.
I don't think I'm a freak.
Okay.
Nah.
And maybe, I'm gonna say in the terms of like JG said, as far as like shit you gonna do to me, I'm definitely not a freak.
Nah.
Now I might have done some freakish shit to somebody else.
Okay.
And that depends on what you consider a freak. But like when you hear about like dudes out here getting their ass licked, and it's cool to them because it's from a girl, and it's like, and you hear like motherfuckers talking about like motherfuckers playing with your prostate and shit. Like I don't even want the day when I gotta go to the doctor and get a prostate exam.
No.
Okay.
Like what the fuck I look like.
If I see that prostate doctor on the street, I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Inviting you to fucking play with my prostate when we supposed to be doing some pleasurable shit.
The funny thing, I listened to this podcast, and it was like the topic was extremely sexual, but then they brought like a medical expert on who completely debunked this the thing that people say about like having that done, it's supposed to release this intense level orgasm. It was a medical professional that was like, that's false.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's
I've always
false.
said,
so I'm like, it's just interesting how, but think about it, because it was something I had never heard, but then all of a sudden I heard it, and it just became the wave.
Yeah.
All the while, medical professionals are like,
that shit ain't true.
Just like the same thing about a quote unquote G-spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like medical professionals say, yes, this is real. No, that's not real.
Right.
And then like keep it moving. So like, yeah.
Nah, dude, it was, I told the one chick before I got married. And I was like, you know what? I've been pussy whipped before. So
that's so nice.
If yeah, for sure. Nice. I've been pussy whipped before. I mean,
but at our age, what dude that's made to our age has never been.
So if there's a feeling more intense than what I already get, I don't need that shit.
A feeling.
I don't need that shit. Because this motherfucker right here done already had my nose open and shit. I'm wearing I got the pearls in my pocket and shit. Y'all know about them pearls. But I'm like, yo, this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker had my nose wide open.
Yeah.
Just off a regular nut.
Yeah.
And you gonna give me a nut 10 times better? You know what? I'm cool with the regular one. Because if I get that 10 times one, Ain't no telling what the fuck I'm gonna do. So I'm cool on all that shit.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever you need.
Yeah, and I
just need the regular shit.
For me, I think my answer still remains because I believe that there are levels to this shit. And I believe that there are certain people where their tolerance goes this way and others, their tolerance go another way. I would still say the answer for me is yes, because I'm like, I don't know, it's all about that experience with that in that moment and stuff like that. But it's like, but going into that moment, it's already very well established what boundaries are. I mean, unless you just really wild out here and you getting with somebody just off rip. But I think, you know, if there's some, I don't know, maybe that's just the way I roll. I have to have some sort of clue.
Well, shit, you got to have that understanding now. Because for me, you fuck around and go to jail. Because you a freak. And the motherfucker you with ain't really a freak.
Because, you
know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I ain't asked you to do that shit. I'm calling the police.
Clear cut boundaries.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
For me, I'm like, first of all, we can't begin to, go down this route. Like, we good?
You need safe words now and shit. Like, after your 18th stroke, hey, I like to choke. Like on the 21st stroke.
Now, okay, so you want me to choke like hand on your neck choke? Or choke like you can't breathe, choke.
Yo, you know, it'd be wild if a girl was like, if that was her thing, but she's like, but before you could like get down, you would have to be CPR certified.
Dog, when you pull a motherfucking ponytail now, you need a pressure gauge, dog. Like you can only apply 15 pounds of pressure to the pull. 17, 20 pounds, you going to jail. Dog, my shit was like, okay, one thing I had, man, you know, sometime after session in the morning, I take my shower. When I go to wash my face, I skip the stash because I like the effervescence.
He's riding around smelling
effervescence. Work like
he said effervescence.
Ain't even got no cold, nigga. What's happening? You know, answer him. Take a call. Hello, this is Jay. You all right? Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
You know what I mean? Motherfucker get last night. Motherfucker about to snap and be like. And then you just cool.
You just good.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, some motherfuckers probably think that shit weird. Some would say that's freak. I like who I like, man.
That's real.
If she smell good,
he said, "Listen,
that's motherfucker.
You're part of me. Man. Like, how did you miss me? No, I've been with you all day.
I've been with you all day. I promise you. I've been with you.
You walking around smell like fresh catfish. Yeah, you
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like. You know.
Oh my gosh.
Some cats used to just do the finger. That's too obvious.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be at the
job.
But
at some point you gotta wash your hands.
Yeah, exactly. And you wash your hands 6 times.
Word up.
You know.
The upper lip though.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Rest of the face clean. You know. Good.
Yeah.